There's a place in the woods called Aspen Ridge. This is where we call home. We are the Popple People. Welcome to our channel. Thanks for stopping by. In this episode, we're going to show you how we sharpen and set the blade for our Woodland Mills HM122 sawmill. The sharpener that Woodland Mills makes costs $749 US plus shipping, and their tooth setter's an additional $299. That's current pricing in early 2023. So we wanted to find a way to sharpen and set our blades for a fraction of that cost. We ended up picking up a chainsaw sharpener for around $100 US online, and we mounted it to the other side of our wreath-making table. If you've been following our channel, you might have watched Tater make this wreath table out of just leftover scraps of materials. And in case you missed it and want to see how this was built, I'll leave that link for the video in the description below. So this is a Vivor, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, brand chainsaw sharpener, and it seems pretty decent quality. Just handling it, it seems pretty beefy, and hopefully it'll end up being a sturdy model that'll last. Time will tell on that. First, the base was mounted flush with the table. Next, the motor and grinding disc apparatus was attached to the base. Just one bolt and a knob that screws onto the backside is all that holds this unit together. So assembly went really quick and smooth. No complaints on that. Very easy assembly. The handle was affixed, and then just the grinding stone needed to be attached. This sharpener actually came with 2 stones, and we ended up putting on the thicker of the 2. We just want to give a quick shout out to our subscribers. Thank you for tuning in each week. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you'd like to follow our journey, we'd sure appreciate it if you'd consider subscribing. Everything up to this point went really quick, but this process took a bit more diddling around. There's a bunch of plastic safety guards that need to be removed to get the stone in there. Luckily, this kit came packaged with all the Allen wrenches that you'll need to do this. Great success. She works. Now, let's see how a blade will sit in that jaw plate. The angle of the stone was set to try and match the hook angle on the saw blade tooth. We eyeballed it, but this looks like it should work. This part of the setup process probably took the longest overall, just diddling with all the little adjustments. Well, here we go. Let's see how it works. So for this first one, Tater worked in this direction, down the hook angle of the tooth first and then through the gullet. And that is not the way to do it. This didn't work so well. So for the rest of the blade, he went the other way, and he dipped through the gullet first, ending by coming up the tooth's hook angle. This is definitely the way to go. That direction went much more smooth. Tater's technique was just a little clunky at first, but he definitely improved as he went along. That first blade took about 20 minutes to do. As always, if you'd like to get a hold of us with questions or comments, please email us at thepopplepeople, all one word, @gmail.com, or plop a comment below. We love hearing from you. So we did the sharpening first and then did the tooth setting, and we had this handheld tooth setter. It was about $20 US, and it works just fine. Once we were finished with the setting and sharpening, the blades were then marked with a Sharpie just so that we could keep track of which ones were new and which had been resharpened. And then we're going to do a comparison of a new blade to one of these and see if they're comparable. Well, we're ready to try this blade out, so stay tuned for that comparison. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to follow our journey, please consider subscribing. That way, you can be a Popple People too. We'll see you soon.